So recently I just got back from Seoul. Well, not so recently because it was in August. I got the ever so hyped about color consultation that has been all over TikTok and Instagram. I kind of wanted to see what the hype was all about, and the truth will be revealed today. I want to share a vlog about what the whole experience was like, what tests did they do on you, what I learned, is it worth it, did they tell me something that I don't know already. So if you do decide to get one, making appointments for foreigners in Korea is actually quite tricky. So stay tuned until the end. I'll walk you through how to make appointments without a Korean phone number for foreigners, the timing, the pricing, and all that fun stuff. Let's rewind back to my time in Seoul and jump right into it.
Where do you want to apply to the most? Your makeup, hair, or clothing?
Clothing, makeup, and then hair color.
그러면 메이크업 같은 경우는 평상시 좀 진하게 하는 편이세요? 좀 연하게 하는 편이세요?
Do you normally have heavy makeup or very light makeup? The personal color divides into warm tone and cool tone. Warm tone is yellow-based colors, cool tone is blue-based colors. Where would you consider your colors that you normally like to be?
I think I like warmer colors.
So on this side?
Yes, I like a lot of greens, neutral like tan or beige.
We're going to look at the four main factors that affect your personal color. First is temperature. It's whether you suit warm colors better or cool colors better.
어떤 사진이 나와 보이세요?
Which one do you think she looks better in? Because her skin tone is really light and her natural hair color and eye color is really dark, she needs a repetition of dark light, dark light.
Oh.
She suits it much better when the colors are all soft and blended in together. First, she's just gonna flip through without explanation.
Okay.
These are spring colors. That when the colors come in too strong, when it's too saturated, it tends to bring out the pink areas on your cheeks and your face. Going too bright.
Oh, too bright. So like if I dye my hair blonde, I'll be like
Probably, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it wouldn't be the best color.
Okay.
I suggest avoiding burgundy, pink, violet, blue, or ash. So she would suggest going with gold, orange, copper, red, orange, and even a matte color. Can you show her your nails?
조금 어두워 보일 수
Oh,
있어요.
So if they were too bright and pastel, it may make your hand colors look a little darker. And when you use glitter, she would suggest going with yellow gold or orange gold.
잘 어울리시네요.
She says pink. Pink is really good. You can also go with deeper colors. You go with the warmer colors, and for you, she would suggest silver. If going for the really shiny ones, she would suggest going for the more simple ones. Can you show her your wrist?
여기는 좀 밝게 갈 거면 베이지.
If you wanted to go bright beige,
카키.
or even brown and khaki would look good. She would suggest vintage gold or gold brown for your straps.
vintage gold.
딱
yeah.
컨셉이에요.
Check it out.
This is a palette for warm tone and cool tone. If you wanted like a pink makeup look, then you could use that.
이거는 너무 진하고 어둡고 차가워요.
It's too strong, too dark, too cold.
I guess I'm throwing that one in the trash.
I found it funny while saying it too.
노콜은 좋아요.
This one
이거는 좋아요. 쉐딩 컬러.
contour, right? That's good. Oh, that looks really natural. I think it looks really good.
Oh, that does look really good. I like two.
Yeah, I think it was 2 as well. I think those 2 are very light.
For all the products you try out today, she's gonna write it down for you, like the brand and the number.
Oh, amazing.
But if you wanted to take a picture of that, that's also fine.
을 베이스로 발라주는 거예요.
We'll be putting on the lightest color as your base color.
전체적으로 눈두덩이 발라줄게요.
And put it overall on your eyelid. Try when when you put this on, make sure you put them on the brush
내려가지 않아요.
and don't go under the tip of under. You'll be trying on the other half by yourself. For eyeliner and eyebrows, you would suggest brown.
설명 한번 해드릴게요.
This will be an explanation of your final results.
Oh, okay.
So best was autumn mute, sub palette was autumn deep. Worst was winter strong. For your makeup, it would be good if you went for a soft color look. And for foundation, she would suggest yellow base and around number 22 to 23 in Korean standards. Wrote down the eyeshadow, blusher, lip colors and the items you've tested today. And for your outfits, she would suggest going with soft colors for your top and bottom. Best color,
soft color,
sub palette,
립 컬러.
and lip color.
이거는 챙겨주시면 되세요.
Thank you. So, question of the century. How the hell do I make appointments for stuff that I want to do in Korea? Appointments are super tricky for foreigners for multitudes of reasons. They sometimes require a Korean phone number to do some sort of ID verification to make sure that you are in fact a Korean citizen. For foreigners, they have no means of verifying that you are an actual legit person. Also, a lot of times, a lot of Korean services will require a financial deposit, which also makes it really tricky for foreigners. Step 1, start from their Instagram account. Most of these places will have an official Instagram account. Usually in their Instagram bios, they will have a link to a Kakao Talk channel. More and more places these days are used to foreigners, so sometimes they might also say in their bio, please DM if you're a foreigner, and you can just kind of communicate with them through Instagram DM. But for the most part, most of Korea still uses Kakao Talk to make appointments. Step 2, download Kakao Talk on your phone. Do it. It's free. If you're going to Korea, you're going to find some sort of use case for using Kakao Talk because it is one of their main channels for communication. Step 3, then click on the Kakao channel link. From there, you can click on the chat icon and start a DM thread with the business. Step 4, download Papago on your phone to communicate. Papago is the #1 translating tool for translating Korean. I'm telling you, screw Google Maps. This freaking blue bird right here has saved my ass countless times. Papago was the only reason that I was able to successfully get around during my time in Korea because despite all the K-pop and K-drama that I consume, your girl knows negative Korean. Places do speak English nowadays and are open to DMing in English, but for the most part, if you communicate in Korean, you'll probably get the best responses, fastest responses. So I would just recommend communicating in Korean right off the bat. I'll kind of type in English into Papago what I want to say, and then just copy the Korean text and paste it into Kakao Talk. Step 5, communicate with the studios. You want to ask them for their availability, their pricing, whether or not they require a deposit. Also ask them what packages they offer and what services are included in each of those packages. I personally went to a studio called Amoment, and they were some of the nicest, sweetest girls ever, and I personally had a fantastic experience from what you guys just saw in the vlog portion of this video. My friend and I got the package for 2 people for 80 minutes that included an English translator. And I'll attach their pricing card right here. I also personally highly recommend doing this experience with a friend or two because one, it's just a lot more fun to go with a friend. And the second thing is most of these places will include a group discount. Step 6, to confirm your appointment, most of these places in Korea will ask for some sort of deposit, and that is nothing to be afraid of. Most places in Korea will ask for this, so as long as the place you're going to is reputable, reviewed by other people, and that you do go through their official Kakao Talk channel, through their official Instagram, Mostly you will probably avoid getting scammed. Obviously be careful whenever you do make any sort of foreign transactions, but making an international transfer, international deposit is quite difficult. A lot of the times nowadays Korean businesses do have a lot of foreign customers, so they've been using something called Wise. Leads me to step 7, download Wise. Wise is basically a safe app that allows you to make international secure transfers without like any sort of like huge scammy weird fees. So check with the business if they take Wise. A Moment actually offered it up to me. I personally used Wise many times before, so I knew it was kind of like a trusted and reputable channel. So essentially the studio will also send all of their kind of details, including their address, their phone number, the email associated with the bank account, the type of bank, like yada yada yada. When you go make the transfer in Wise, you can be very clear about who is the exact recipient that you're sending the money to. And the best part about Wise is that if there is some sort of issue where your transaction doesn't go through, your money gets automatically refunded back to you and you don't get charged anything. Do ask them if you're struggling, if there could be a deposit-free option. And after you finish the session, you do pay the rest of your amount there. In most places, will take card unless otherwise stated. So, moment of truth. Is it worth it? The short answer for me is yes. Here's why. I felt like I did learn a lot of random things that weren't really obvious to the eye. For example, there are colors in my recommended palette that I kind of typically don't buy clothing in, but apparently really suit me well. It was extremely helpful for me to do this day 1 of my Seoul trip, because for the rest of my trip, you know, I did your typical girl goes to Korea and buys the shit out of everything. Some other non-obvious interesting things that I learned: I should go for softer eyeliner and eyeglasses frames. Like, I never thought to try brown eyeliner. I was always like a black eyeliner girly, like black everything, black through and through. And they told me that and I tried it on. I was like, whoa, like brown eyeliner does in fact make a difference. It makes my features look a lot softer. Same thing is for sunglasses. I actually don't wear a lot of sunglasses because I often think that they look really weird on me. I either look like a weird alien or idiot. Part of what they help me pinpoint is that a lot of times I do go for black frames. Black frames actually are too kind of harsh and contrasting against my skin color. If I go for a frame that is actually khaki, which is something that I was like not expecting. I was like, khaki sunglasses. And I actually did cop some sunglasses from Gentle Monster that are kind of like a khaki shade, and I never thought I would buy something like that. And lastly, honestly, it's just a really fun experience to have with you and your friends. It's not really something that you can really get in the States, at least for the price that it is offered in Korea. I'm sure due to its popularity, a lot of this kind of services are also migrating to exist in New York now, but if you want to get anything in New York, be ready to pay like a 2x premium. Because what we learn on this channel is that everything is cheaper in Asia. This is just like a random tip. If you do decide to get one, go on a day where you're not necessarily planning on wearing a full face of makeup or looking cute or doing a photo shoot in front of the palace or whatever. The reason behind that is because it is recommended that you show up without makeup on, so they can have a much better analysis of what your skin color is naturally without like all this makeup and all this stuff interfering, of course. And this is not to say that we don't look cute without makeup. Everyone looks cute. You're beautiful just the way you are, but personal preferences. For me, when I'm traveling, I prefer to take pictures with makeup on. It's really up to you, so I just thought I would throw that tip in there for all the girlies who do like to wear makeup. Alright, so that is the TLDR on color consultations in Korea. Let me know in the comments below if you have any further questions about what the experience was like, if you have any more questions on how to make appointments in Korea, or if you do decide to get one and already got one, please share down below what your dominant palette and sub palette is. I am such a nerd about this and would love to read all of your guys' results as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to see more content like this. My Tokyo vlog is also finally up and running on my channel. Check that out, and I would hopefully be releasing my Seoul vlog soon and other Japan and Korea content to come. So stay tuned. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye.
Could kill me, I'd still be darling, your number is 6 feet deep. Oh, it's real hard